How you love that?
You mad that you fucking shanked him to death.
How you love that? I made that guy my bitch.
Hopefully. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Deployment button deployed. Loaded democracy!
Guys, watch this. Oh my god! Oh, they just broke through. I'm out of here. I'm going back to Rocket. Get out of there, Rocket. Yeah, that was your boy. That was your boy. And these things will go in the water. They're not afraid of it. I don't know where this guy is. Oh, fuck! What up, y'all? Welcome into the stream. We are just about to get started here. It's a little late, I know. But we're going to be doing our daily quests. We're going to be doing some farming. Maybe if the squad hits me up, we'll do a little PvP. Might be a little late for that, but we'll see. We might even try to farm some spice. We'll see. I need some spice, actually. So let's see how we do here. All right, what are we wearing? Okay. Now we should have a bunch of darts here down at the bottom that I was crafting before. Yes, this is what I wanted. Needed these badly. We'll put that there. Okay, let's check out our daily quest. Oh, where are we at on our spice? Still at 10, okay. Yeah, we did a lot of PvP last time. Lots of spice. Okay. Let's check this out. Decree issued. Vehicle export rights, but we're Harkonnen, so it doesn't really matter for us. I have 10 quests to do. Alright, so first thing is we'll do these. Oh, man. I knew I was going the wrong way here. I also have some spice to pick up from our friends from the last farming run we did. I don't know how much, but some. But right now I really need the spice residue. So we'll hit the Blushing Caverns, do 2 quests there. And I saw the new Dune trailer that came out. It looks cool. We'll have to see what they explore in terms of the actual story. Because what I saw there, some of it looks like it's from the books, but there's a lot not shown that is in the book, so we'll have to see. I was super busy with work, so I wasn't able to hop on yesterday, and that's why I'm hopping on so late tonight. But we did make it. We made it, so I'm happy about that. And you know what I'll do? I'm gonna go over here, drop the stream new potential guildmates chat. You know I'm streaming. I don't even know if any of them are on right now, but all right. There we go. These quests aren't too hard, but they have to be done. And it's a nice change of pace for like actually having something that you need to do. It's nice. Damn, I missed that big time. Alright, done. We grab this, set this here. Alright, that's done. Now we'll get credit for this. And then we'll turn right around and do the other quest that's here. Cool. Then we'll go do that fire lab, but we'll do it on level 1. Because I want to get this quest done. And my guns are like, they're just not powerful enough to do them on even level 20. I mean, I beat it on 20, but it's like more trouble than it's worth until I get some augments for my guns. Some better ones. All right.
Someone's here.
T-posing. Alright, that's it. Right? That should be it. I didn't have to take these guys out last time. That should have been a hit. Okay, that's it. Done. Now we'll go do the lab. Like I said, I did beat this at level 20, but it, like, none of my stuff is powerful enough. It's just not. Kind of ridiculous, like, even though my guns are G5, like, they're not augmented, but, like, how underpowered my shit is. It's kind of nuts.
This is Imperial Testing Station number 136, and I am Station Supervisor.
Like, it's a joke, really, how underpowered the guns are without augments. Fucking kind of stupid, in my opinion. Where is the third one? Right. Ah, shit. That it? That's it. Always want to grab the heal kits in here.
Shields up. Summons, I need help. Shields offline. Enemy sighted. Running out.
One more here. All right, that does it, I think. Oh, there's more, huh?
Access granted.
All right, there we go. And then we don't get anything worth a shit here, except maybe some little bit of plasteel loot. All right. I'm interested to see how fast at this level these guns will take out the boss. Probably fairly fast.
Now things are gonna get
So 3 shots, okay.
Come on, you fat flies. Nowhere is it. Everything is on fire. I should be the real thing. You asked for it. Full power. You're toast.
So that was pretty ridiculous how fast we took that guy out. But at level 20, these unaugmented G5 guns won't do shit. Like nothing.
This is Imperial Tech.
Okay, That's done. Now we pick up this one. All right. I would like to go get some spice, but if my homies are out in the deep desert, might not be safe for your boy. It might kill your boy and not even know it. That's something I don't want to happen. And their shit is modded, has augments on it that will fuck me up pretty quick. There should be a big guy in here. There we go. Should be 3 of them up here, but maybe not. Maybe just 2. Right. Okay. Damn. All right. Now we might be able to take this guy out in one shot if we're lucky. Nope. Okay, now we go up top here. Take out a few up here.
Someone behind you. Help! Help!
Nice. He came right to us. That made it a lot easier for me. We've now done 4 of our 10. All right, now we'll go do 2 more of the missions at the Blushing Caverns, Blushing Canyon Caverns, whatever. Then we'll do the lab again, then back to the spot we were just at. And we'll do that on a loop till we get 10. Then we might go after some spice. I need 10k spice sand pretty bad. I don't think if anybody, I can't tell if anybody's online. So, I don't know. I'm sure they are. I mean, sure they are, but they don't really see my DMs when I send it to them anyway, so. It's got to bide our time until hopefully they let us in the guild, and then I'll have access to those channels, and then it'll be easier to hook up with them. But until that time, we got to play low man. I like the other one better. This one is a lot easier and faster in my opinion. I don't have to go to like a bunch of spots and fight off dudes inside that like little canyon. Damn. Nope. Right. Okay, that's done. All right. Okay. What is this? This is Dune, Matt. This is Dune. Dune Awakening. Kind of like an MMO. Has parts of an MMO set in the Dune universe. It's a lot of fun. It's a very unique kind of game, but it's a lot of fun. I used to play it all the time. Then the guild I was playing with kind of stopped, and now I'm hooking up with a new guild. Hopefully. Yeah, this is fun. It's a fun game. It's pretty deep too. A lot of crafting and shit goes on in this game. There's a lot to it. It's not like an easy game to just pick up, you know? I made good. About to stream POV cooking. We'll start here soon. Nice, man. Have fun. Do your thing. Oh, and thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for the game controller, my man. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Enjoy the cooking. Cook something tasty. All right. Now we'll go do the lab again, then back to the Broodworks. And I've kind of lost count. I think, don't know how many I've done now. I think five or six, maybe 7. But once we're finished with these, we'll go farm some spice. Unless some PvP pops up. Unless the homies hit me up for some PvP.
This is Imperial Testing Station number 136, and I am Station Supervisor Nicholas Lawrence.
All right, dead. One more. All right, that's the end of that. Go grab these heals. And we have another room to do. It has like, I think 3 waves, 3 or 4 waves, something like that. Actually, 4 waves, my fault. Last wave. That should have hit him for sure. That's it for sure, yep. Okay, now we go in here. Not really a lot of useful stuff in here on this difficulty. But when you get up to the higher difficulties, you get some nice stuff in here. But my guns aren't really good enough for the higher difficulties, so...
Nowhere is safe if
Wow.
everything is on fire.
How did that get him in one shot? Took 3 shots last time.
You asked for it.
Wow.
Full power.
This is kind of ridiculous.
Unlike my meat, now things are gonna get heated. You look a bit singed.
Right. That is done.
This is Imperial Tech.
Right. Let's see. How many do we have left? Including this one. No, not including that one. So 3 total. Okay, that's not bad. We're almost done then. Lost my phone. Phone go. Yeah, I'll find it after this. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, that should have hit him for sure. Right. Okay. That should have hit him for sure.
What's your purpose?
Alright.
Haunted identified.
Oh shit, it's not letting me shoot the gun.
I'm putting it down.
See if I can get this dude to come out. Here he comes. And I knocked him back in there. Nice. All right. Almost done. Two and one. All right, that should be it, I think. After this, we'll go farm some spice. We'll try to, at least. I might end up getting dumpstered on by my own homies if they're out there. We'll see, we'll see. All right, that's done. Right. Gotcha. All right. And we'll go back to the Ornithopter, get credit, then we'll switch over to the other one, finish that quest, and I think that's it. And we'll try to farm some spice. And we'll see what's going on. See if we get taken out while I'm trying to farm some spice.
Shields up! I see someone. There's someone here first. I see someone. I require backup. Shield board.
That should have killed him for sure. And I can't shoot this gun. Damn, bro.
I see someone.
Alright, I think that does it. Yep, good. Now let's see what we unlocked here. This. Oh yeah, I also need to respec. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Because I'm gonna stream tomorrow also. So we'll head back, we'll drop all our weapons. And all I want to get is 10k spice sand, just 10k. Then I can run a spice cook. I'll get some spice residue, and I can make more spice infused fuel cells, which I desperately need. And I'll grab a couple large fuel cells also to take with me. Let's dump all this because we don't need it. And I don't want to lose any of it. Right. Now, I think yes, this is what I want. Okay, hold up. Let me equip all this shit. We'll grab this. Put that in slot 1. Actually, I don't even need this thing. We'll deposit heal kits in there. Let's see. All right. Okay, yes, this looks good. We need, you know what? I don't need to take these guns. Less weight. I don't need the spice liquor either. I don't need the darts. But what I do want is some wire. Welding wire in case we get shot up so we can repair. So we'll go out here really quick. Right here. Perfect. Let's see. Crafting menu, craft 6 welding wire, that's perfect. And I will take one of these because I want it to reload when my power to reload faster. And we'll turn this bad boy on. Make 1 large fuel cell. Okay. Turn this off. We'll go deposit that scrap salvage metal there. And we'll go see if we can get some spice. $10K is what I need. And you never know. Every once in a while, there's some mediums in the PvE zone. So we'll try to find one of those, but more than anything, we're just trying to find spice. And we'll see if we can find anything. Sure, we'll find something, but whether it's in PvE, I doubt it. You never know, though. It is peaceful out here for now. I could check the map. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab my phone. Okay, there we go. Here's a little dusting of spice. Maybe it's a medium. Doubt it, but you never know. The small ones only give like 500 spice sand. That looks like a small patch, but we'll see. We'll grab it. The one advantage I might have in taking an assault is I can climb higher and faster than scouts. And I can stay up higher. And they'll have a hard time staying up there with me. I have seen it before. But we might find out if it still exists or not. Used to be a thing. That was like the one advantage of an assault outside of the storage space, was you could climb higher. But this is a small, this is not a medium. Too bad. But we'll grab it anyway. Let's see how much we get out of it. We should get like close to 500, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're gonna get 400. So that's fine. And so we go. And we're looking for a medium. We'll find something, but whether it's in PvE, like I said, it's doubtful. Which we run the risk of running into our own homeboys who don't know that we're out here. And now we're in PvP. So we keep our head on a swivel. There we go. There's some spice out there. And that looks like a medium for sure. And if somebody doesn't come try to fuck us up, we might be able to get all the spice we need. Would be interesting if somebody did try to take me out, though. I'd like to see how that theory of going really high works. There's a small patch right here. What is this? Is this a ring mouth? Can't be. No, this is a medium. Okay. All right. Alright, we got quite a ways to go here. Damn worm came right through here. Hold up, I heard something. Heard an ornithopter come through. That looked like an assault though, but we'll see. I want all this spice. All. Right. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, we're almost halfway there. Right. We're gonna get in the air. As I hear the worm. There he is. Alright, we'll wait till he fucks off. Alright, and we'll park it right here and harvest this patch to our left. Okay. Can take a little over 1,000. Okay. Pick this up. And let's see, I think we'll get this patch to our left here. Okay, here comes the worm. We'll pick this up, then we'll go harvest that patch over there. Let's see where we're at. Okay, almost 3/4 of the way there. Beautiful. That's good. I like that. Nobody's tried to come up on us either yet. The homies must not be on, or they must be somewhere else. Or they would have definitely come out here after me. Okay, we're gonna, I hear the music, so we're gonna get in the ornithopter here. See where our friend the worm is. There he is. Here he goes. Alright, we're gonna park it right here. Hit this. Pick this up. Oh shit. Damn, that dude came out of nowhere. Let's see where we're at here. Alright, we're over 3/4 of the way there. We almost have what we need. This worm would leave us alone. We could finish what we're doing and get the fluck out of here. We'll harvest this patch over here. All right, let's start picking this up. We can take a little over 1,000 in our inventory. So we do 2 of these pickups and we're out of here. Almost. I don't think I quite have enough for that. Okay, we'll drop this. Pick this up. And there's our buddy worm. Alright, we'll go harvest that next, and that should get us pretty damn close to where we need to be. Yeah. Another 1,064, and we're there. Is this game any good? Hey, yo. Yeah, dude, this game is dope. This game is a lot of fun. A ton of fun. You're watching, like, me farm right now, which isn't really the most exciting thing, although, like, you gotta stay on your toes because there's enemies out here, like people, humans who can come and get you, and they will. There's also the threat of the worm, which is a real threat. But the PvP is really cool. The PvP is really fun. It's got some strategy to it. It's not just like point and shoot. There's a lot more to it than that, which I like. And like really, I gotta stay on my toes all the time. Because like I said, there are enemies who will come out here and try to shoot you while you're doing this. And you gotta worry about this guy. What other games do I play? I played Arc Raiders, a lot of Arc Raiders. I just got back into this game. Again, I had taken a break from it for a while. But the game got interesting to me again, playing with a new group, a new guild. What other games do I play? Played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I played Marvel Rivals. I played Chronos, A New Dawn. Which, play a lot of different games, like variety, but for now I'll probably be playing a lot of Dune. I might play Crimson Desert when it comes out. I'm thinking about playing John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. All right. Cool, we're done. We can leave. We were able to do that without anybody coming after us. I'm kind of shocked by that. I definitely expected somebody to try to shoot us while we were out doing that. Yeah, thinking of playing Crimson Desert, but I'm probably like, I'm trying to get into this new guild, a new guild for me, of hardcore PvPers, hardcore players. I'm kind of on a probationary period right now, so I'm working to get into that guild. And if I get in, then I'll be playing this game. Like, this will definitely be the main game. Hopefully I do. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. But if for some reason I don't, then I'll probably be playing, what's that, hand controller? No, yeah, you can ask. They're one of my partners, actually. So I used to play games on a controller on PC. And I was playing Marvel Rivals, like, really competitively. And playing on a controller against PC players was just like not doing it for me. I reached Diamond, and like I couldn't seem to get any higher than that, and I really felt like it wasn't me. It wasn't like I couldn't get up any higher. It was that I was just kind of hamstrung by the fact I was using a controller. And so I was looking for alternatives without using a keyboard, because I think using a keyboard's kind of lame. A keyboard's not really meant for gaming. It never was. So I was looking to alternatives, came across one by Razer, which is kind of a cheap piece of shit, and then I came across this, which is the Azeron Cyborg 2. So it has a 360-degree thumbstick right here, so you get the movement of a controller, and then 30 programmable keys. Like, there's keys up here, there's a bunch of keys down here. It has an ergonomic palm rest, so like it's super comfy in your hand. I bought it full price. I loved it. And I asked to become a partner, and that's what this is. But don't sleep on the mouse, dude. Don't sleep on the mouse I use. Here, check this out. This is the SwiftPoint Z2. They also are one of my partners, but again, I bought it at full price. So it has this button does 2 motions. You can click it down or pull it in for both of these. These are buttons, these 2 are buttons, these 2 are buttons. There's also a gyroscope on it, so you can do tilt to lean. Or if you play like a flying game or a racing game, you can like have a different thing you can sit it on, so it just moves up and down or whatever. I like up and down, back and forth. Has an OLED screen. It also has pressure sensitive buttons, so you can like program different things based on whether you're tapping it or like a long press or something. And yeah, this is the SwiftPoint Z2. This is the Azeron Cyborg 2. And they're the shit, dude. They're the shit. I wouldn't want a game without them. They're amazing. Like, and I don't say that because I became a partner because I loved them, right? like I said, I bought them at full price, and I thought, like, yo, these are the coolest things ever. This in particular is, I think, like the biggest. It's like the biggest change to gaming that I've ever experienced. And I really believe if any keyboard player or even a controller player used this for like a couple weeks and got used to it, they'd never go back, ever, because it's just way better. So that's what those are, man. I'm wondering why my OLED screen isn't showing up. Maybe I turned it off for this game. Yeah, I'm not seeing the OLED screen. You play video games for a living? No, not quite. I'm working to get there. It'd be nice. That's like what I'm working towards. But no, not yet. I don't make enough money to quit my regular job. But I do make money, but not, like I said, not enough to stop working a regular job. But I also do like IRL streams sometimes. Like I go to game conventions and stream from those. So like I IRL stream so you can watch me walk around the show and check out all the new games and shit and stuff like that. I'll be doing one of those in September. And then another one in November. And then next year I'll be doing a lot. But I'm kind of tied up right now. Because a lot of them are like in the first half of the year, like January through July. There's a lot of them, but I do that too. I have a YT channel, a Rumble channel. I post like long form videos there so I don't just stream. I also put out a lot of shorts on all the different platforms. So I do a lot of different things. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate it. But yeah, later on this year, I'll be doing some IRL streams. I'm looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun. I'm going to PAX West. It's in Seattle. It'll be pretty cool. I went a couple years ago. And I'm trying to incorporate more of those kind of like IRL streams from gaming conventions. I IRL streamed when I went last time, but I'll do it again. All right. So shockingly, we got in and out and got a bunch of spice, no problem. I definitely figured I'd run into some resistance, but I didn't. So we'll take this here, bam, bam. Then we'll turn this on. And we'll craft some spice. Bam. That's going to take a little time to do. What are my PC specs? It should actually come up. It should come up. I have an alert on TikTok to do that. But I can tell you. Let's see. So I'm using a 4090 graphics card. An Intel i9 13900KS processor, 128 gigabytes of RAM. I'm gaming on an OLED monitor. But yeah, those are my specs. So we're, oops, god damn it. We're deconstructing this because we're going to take this out to the deep desert and grab some titanium. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. No problem. Always happy to answer any questions that I can. Make sure to drop a follow for your boy. We're getting really close to 5,000, 5K on TikTok, which is kind of a big milestone. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you so much. At 10K, the creator program for TikTok opens up, which enables me to make more money and stuff. So like we're damn close to like halfway there, which is big. But yeah, so we're taking this out there. We're gonna mine some more titanium, some more stravidium. Then we'll probably call it there. It's late. I don't think any of the homies are on, so there's no PvP, sadly. But tomorrow I'll be streaming again. When I get up, I'll be streaming all day. So I'm excited about that. That'll be cool. So make sure to come back. And like I said, I multi-stream on 7 different platforms, so I'm everywhere. Wherever you want to watch, I'm there. What time is it? I'm in West Coast time, so it's 1:24 a.m. for me right now. What about you, my man? Alright, so I like to park my shit right here. Nobody messes with it. Well, I want it up high. 1025. So you must be in Europe or something, or... Yeah, you gotta be far away from me. You're not in the United States, that's for sure. But that's cool, man. It's all good. All right, we'll refill it, and then, you know, we gotta rep Arco. What does this one look like? That looks like crap. What about this one? This looks okay, I guess. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. All right, so we're looking for titanium and stravidium. No. And thank goodness there's no worm here. So I don't have to worry about the worm. And I can still farm all this stuff. It's kind of lame that there's no worm, because it'd make it a little more exciting, but at the same time it means I can do this like pretty peacefully, and nobody can attack me here either, so... when this game first launched, it was pretty different. It was a lot more, I would say, unforgiving for like people who just want a PvE or aren't interested in getting shot at. And I am interested in getting shot at, so like I like the PvP aspect of this game. So that sucks, but you know, they made their choice, at least for now. So what I don't want to do is go down there. That's not good. We don't want to go down there. There we go. There's one. This thing turns like the Titanic. Does not turn very well. Are those buildings random people's bases? Yeah, so yes. Yes, these are people's bases. So here, let me show you this. So this is the map. I haven't unlocked all of it, but AIRO, it goes A1 through 9, horizontally, left to right. B, C, it goes up to I. And all the way through half of E is all PvE. Now everything past E is PvP. So what a lot of people do is they build these bases in the AIRO, which is where I'm at, so they can farm stuff and then take it back and deposit it in a base with like storage. And I will probably do that at some point. Like, I'm just getting back into the game, but for now, I'm content with just getting enough to fill up my ornithopter, which is the little aircraft that you saw, and take it back. But that's what a lot of people do. And the way this is the deep desert is what it's called. The way it used to be was the entire deep desert was PvP, which is, I liked that. That was cool. Except for the AIRO, excuse me. So the entire deep desert besides the AIRO was PvP. And what I'm farming right now are in-game materials. And there used to be none of those in the AIRO. You could only find them by going to PvP. But because people bitched, like PvE-focused players bitched and whined and complained, they not only took half of the deep desert away from PvP, but they also made in-game materials available in the PvE section. So you'll see bases all throughout A, B, C, D, and E rows up until PvP. But once you get to the PvP area, you can still build bases, but a sandstorm comes around about every hour through certain sections of the PvP area, and when it does, your shields go down for 7 or 8 minutes. I can't remember which, and at that point, people can destroy your base. But that's only in the PvP area. And people still build bases out there, although not as much anymore, just because there's no reason to build them out in the PvP area anymore. Which is why, like, I probably will build a base out in the AIRO at some point. Or maybe even in other areas, like deeper in the desert, that are still PvE. So I can store all my stuff and I can just go out, farm, take it back, go out, farm, take it back, fill them up, then, like, just make runs back to my base, my main base, which is not in the deep desert. But for now, I'm content just to farm what I can and get out. I'll show you. If you stick around, you'll see how it's done. So I want to get 1,000. I'd like to get like 2,000 titanium, really, but 1,500 I'll be happy with. Because you take these in-game materials, then you build. You have to use them both. But then you can build another in-game material that you can use to create in-game weapons. Is it like exploration? Yeah, no, it's kind of like if you've ever seen the Dune movies. It kind of revolves around that. So spice is really important, which I was just out farming a minute ago. You go after spice. You go after in-game materials. Like, my main point of the game is to PvP. There is a story. There's like about 200 hours really worth of story in this game. But I play to go after other people. And it's fun. Like, the PvP is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. But there's a PvE, PvP. You can explore this deep desert. This whole map, it changes every week. So like every single week, you'll find different stuff in different spots. There's also dungeons to farm for materials. So kind of like Diablo or Path of Exile. They don't call them dungeons, they call them labs, but really they're dungeons. Yeah, and there's little quests you do. So the customization's actually pretty deep. So these are skills, but then there's specializations, right? So there's combat specialization. So like I'm level 63. So for every level, you do 1% more damage, and you can take 0.5% more damage, and they go up to 100. So once I get to level 100, I will do 100% more damage, and I'll be able to take 50% more damage. Then there's stuff for crafting, so you can craft, you can put more augments on your armor and guns. You get better chance of crafting like higher tier shit. It's pretty deep. It's like a pretty deep game. There's a lot to it. And obviously, as you saw, like there's there's crafting, gathering, exploration, combat, and sabotage. So like with this one, you do 5% more headshot damage. You get 5% more house script. So you use house script to buy another material that you need to craft in-game gear, like the best gear. So there's a lot to it. There's a lot going on in this game. All right, so we've traveled about as far as I really feel like traveling. We'll go down here and check out if there's anything over in this corner. And if there's not, there isn't, then we'll head back. Oh, look at this. We got some stuff over here. So we'll hit these on the way. We'll go back to the ornithopter. Fill up the ornithopter. We'll probably have to make 2 trips because I gathered quite a bit of stuff. Grab this one too. Game looks very cool. Yeah, well, there was a lot of people playing it at launch. There was like it had, I think, like a peak player count of 100, like almost 200,000 people, like 189,000, something like that. And the end game is still, even at this point, it's not fully fleshed out, and it was even less so when the game first launched. And I think a lot of people like kind of left it because of that. Because, you know, people want it to be perfect right away, and I don't blame them at all for that. Like, I totally understand. Like, you know, Arc Raiders, like another game I was playing, came out and was like really well done right from the jump. But this game is getting there. Like, they added, like I said, there used to be only one tier of armors and guns. Now they've added a lot more tiers. You know, there's 6 total tiers of armor and guns. And there used to be no augments you could put on weapons or armor, and now you can. Let's see where our ship is. Should be over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we'll just put a waypoint there. And they're adding more and more stuff to the game. And it's getting cool. Like, the reason I came back to it is because, like, I also play Arc Raiders. Yeah, I was pretty good at Arc Raiders. Like, I thought I was decent. I had a lot of fun playing it, but what brought me back to this game is I was watching another streamer play this game. And I watched him, like, somewhat watched him. You know, I would check him out from time to time. And he played since the beta and since launch and all that. And his guild does a lot of PvP. They're like very serious players. They take this game really seriously. I was watching him play, and I was like, damn, you know, if I could play with these guys, like, I would totally come back to this game in a heartbeat. Because the reason I stopped playing was the guild that I was playing with, they weren't really as PvP focused, and they weren't really good at it. No offense to them. And so I came back because I hit up the other streamer, and I was like, yo, man, you know, like, can I play with you guys? And so I've been playing. I've been in a probation period for, like, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month. Maybe we're coming up on a month soon. It doesn't really feel like that, but you know, it took more than a week just to kind of get, because there's a lot of crafting, a lot to this game, like I explained. So it took me, you know, I don't know, like 10 days just to get back up and running so I could actually be useful in any capacity. And you know, if you watch me stream some, like, soon, you know, I was just out PvPing with them a couple days ago. You'll probably see me PvP with them. And, like, my guns, I have the highest tier guns, but I don't have augments for them. So, like, you know, you can do anything from more damage, more this, more that, more ammo, or, like, you know, a larger magazine size, stuff like that. So, you know, I'm still getting there, but I have in-game armor and in-game guns now, some in-game guns anyway, enough to be useful. But yeah, they PvP a lot. They go out, and there's also aerial combat in this game, and that's a lot of fun. So yeah, you'll probably see me playing with them. I just don't think any of them are on right now. So this is what we have to do now, is I'll actually bring the ornithopter down here. Game, this is Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening. But this game is actually super cool. It is. It's a lot of fun, especially like if you're a fan of Dune, which I'm a big fan of Dune. It's fun. So I'm moving all this stuff from here. So this is like why you would build a base, because I'm manually moving all this stuff from my my buggy that that has the cut array that I use to mine for this stuff. Do I play No Man's Sky? No, I never did. My roommate did. I watched him play it, but you know, it wasn't for me. It wasn't like my kind of game. But it was cool, you know, and I know they've done a lot to it since it came out, and that it's gotten a lot better, and that it's a lot of fun now. But you know, I just missed that game. You know, like when it came out, I wasn't really into it, and I got into other games. But yeah, if you have a base, you don't have to manually move this shit like I'm doing now, which, like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of tedious. So that's why I said I will eventually, like, build a base out here one week. But the deep desert wipes, like I said, every single week. So, like, you have to build and break down your base every single week because a big Coriolis storm, a sandstorm, comes through. Okay, so my shit is full. All right, so we're going to take this back. Then we'll come right back out, finish taking this shit, grab the buggy, and leave. And then I'll show you what we do with it. So I'm leaving the deep desert. I'm going to the overland map, of which there's a bunch of different locations you can go to. I'm going back to what is called Haga Basin. So that's where my base is, my main base. Oops, may have missed it. It's down here. I'm still getting used to it. They've changed shit around. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going back to where my base is at. I'm going to deposit everything I just put in the ornithopter at the base. Then I'll come back, put the rest of the shit that's in the buggy into the ornithopter, break down the buggy, come back, and then I'll show you what we do next. So, like, that's a base right here. That is not a base. That's, like, where NPCs are at. That's a crash ship, more NPCs. There's my base right here. That's another person's base up there. So, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go to here where I have some chests, and we're gonna deposit all of this. That's full. Oops, I forgot. I need to take the rest out of the ornithopter. Okay, ornithopter's empty. So now the ornithopter's empty, all that stuff is in the chests. Now we'll roll back to the ornithopter. Come on. And then we'll go back out to the deep desert, finish taking that stuff, break down the buggy, come back, and then we refine those materials. And then I'll show you what we do next. So if you saw already, I went and farmed some spice. So I went and harvested some spice. And back at the base, I have spice cooking. So I harvested spice sand. So you take the spice sand and then you refine it into spice melange. Where if you know anything about Dune, and it's okay if you don't, Spice melange is the most important substance in the universe, more important than anything. And you can only get it on this planet, Arrakis, that we're on. Seen the Dune movies? You'll know. If you've read the books, you'll know. And spice melange is used for a lot of different things. Not in this game, but in the game, it's used to craft weapons and gear. You can also take the spice yourself. So spice is a drug. For this game and in the lore of Dune, spice melange is a drug. You take it in the lore of Dune. You take it and it can prolong your life, so you can like stay young forever. It also unlocks some like psychic abilities. Like kind of the ability to see into the future. In the lore of Dune, so like there's all kinds of people all over the universe, right, on different planets. And in order to get anywhere in the universe, you need spice melange. So the Spacing Guild which is right there. That's their ship up there. So you have to. The Spacing Guild is what they're the ones who move everybody from planet to planet, and they're the only ones who have unlocked space travel. And in order to fly across the universe, what are the Spacing Guild, which uses what are called guild navigators, they're basically like huffing spice all the time. And they huff spice all the time so they can see into the future. And the reason they need to see into the future is so they can navigate the stars and not run into fucking comets or planets or anything. And so the whole universe is connected through spice, and that's how you're able to do space travel, is because of spice melange. So it's the fucking most important thing in the universe because of that. Not including the, like I said, you can stay young forever and do all that kind of stuff too, which, you know, who doesn't want to stay young forever? And in the context of the game, the Spacing Guild isn't really involved much in the game, at least at this point. But you use it to craft weapons, armor, and in PvP, you can take spice and you do more damage. You can also, like, you basically get kind of a form of wall hacks. So, like, if you're high on spice and some dude's hiding behind this rock over here, you can see him. You can see them, so like they can't hide from you and shit. And you can also see how much health they have and all that kind of stuff. So spice is really important in the game too. You need spice to craft any in-game anything, because there's in-game fabricators, in-game refiners, in-game armor, in-game weapons, in-game augments to put on weapons and armor, and you need spice for all that shit. And the little blue meter over here on the far left, you also need water. Water is really important. Arrakis, which is the planet, that's the name of the planet. It's a desert planet, so you always have to be managing your water. You can get sunstroke. Water's important, really important. If you're full up on water, then you get more stamina, you get more health. So there's a lot of different parts to this game. And if you're a Dune fan, like, it's the shit. It's awesome. So, we're going back to my base, and then I'll show you what we do next. So, all right, first thing. So there's titanium and stravidium. So I'm going to remove all this stravidium. Okay. Grabs from circuit 2, outputs to circuit 1. Okay. 1 second. So, as I said, we harvested some spice, so we're harvesting spice right now. It's turning it into melange. I have how much? I don't know how much time left. I got some time left. So, first thing we're going to do, this is a chemical refinery. We're going to enable the power on these. And we're going to create stravidium fibers. Why is this on circuit 3? Hold on a second. I want to make sure we're doing this right. Wrong one. Okay, this is on circuit 3. Got it. Okay. Understood. Okay, titanium's here, stravidium's in the other one. All right. So, we turn that stravidium mass into stravidium fibers. But first we want to... Yeah, no, we're doing it right. Sorry, I want to make sure it goes into the right spots. So we'll split this up. Boom. Is this on? It's enabled. What's going on? What? Oh, right. Shit. Okay, I need to build... Damn. Give me a second. Alright, this is on circuit 3. Okay. So we'll put it in circuit 3 for now, because the other one's full up. Is this full too? What's going on? Resume. Okay, there we go. So this is turning into stravidium fibers. We'll put both of these on circuit 3 as well. And boom. So now we split it up between these two things. So now it's making stravidium fibers. So then, with the stravidium fibers, we come over here to this sucker. Hold on. We're going to move some of this back into the ornithopter. Put this here. Basically, I want to keep everything in the spot it needs to be. I'm not running around looking for shit. And we make these, so we take one stravidium fiber and 4 titanium ore. So we harvested the stravidium mass, now we're turning it into stravidium fibers in those chemical refineries. Then once we have the stravidium fibers, we use the titanium ore along with the stravidium fibers to make plastanium ingots, which are these in here. These suckers. And then with these, that's how we need those to craft in-game weapons, in-game armor, in-game augments. And so we take, so now we get the plastanium ingots. We have the spice melange. Then there's blueprints for different guns, different pieces of armor, etc., etc. These are augments. And we use these, we put the augment, we use the plastanium ingots along with a bunch of other materials, so you can see them all there, to craft the gun. Then we take these augments, we can craft them and put them on the guns or on the armor. And it, you capacity expander, so you get more ammo in your gun. Your blade does more damage. Again, reload times are shortened. Improves accuracy. Improves reload time. More damage, more recoil. So there's all that kind of stuff as well. So that's what we do. And that's how it's done. And then to do all this stuff, you also need water. Gotta have water. Not just for yourself, but you need water to craft shit, water to do everything in this game. Okay, so we rebuilt our buggy. We'll refuel the buggy. Then we'll customize it again. And we have these, which are death stills. So you can harvest the water from a body. You can take all the water out of a body. Remember how much water that the human body has? A lot of it, right? So then, let's see, we'll take this gun. Actually, we'll put on all our good shit. Not that these guys are tough. The NPCs aren't tough, but just so we don't have to worry about it. And we'll take a couple guns here. Okay. And we'll grab some darts, which is kind of like ammunition. Okay. That's enough. 10K likes. Thank you. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. And what we're going to do, server backup operation in progress. Queue times may be longer than usual. Interesting. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take out a few folk. Go have fun, brother. Go have fun. I'm happy I was able to explain some of this to you. But what we're going to do is take all these bodies, put them in this buggy, and use that to get more water. Pick up the body, put it in the storage here. Now, because this server backup operation is in progress, and I'm not sure what that means, and I don't want to be caught out here with my good shit on and like somehow the server shut down on us or something, Oh, gotta go. You have fun. Yeah, I'll have fun, man. Thank you. Thanks for the 10K likes. Thank you so much. But I'll keep explaining this. So we're going to grab these bodies, put them in here. There's another guy up top here that we're going to go shoot. Then we're going to go to this other base, grab a few of these bodies. Get these death stills going and make sure we have some bodies spare so we can get all the water out of them. And then we'll see what to do next. So right in here, we got some bodies. like some NPCs that we can kill a bunch of them actually. Probably like, I don't know, close to 20 of them. Alright, and what we want to do is put those in there. And it's a little tedious, but that's okay. Come on, reload. Okay. Hold on, this guy's dead. Alright, we want to smoke all these fools. Alright, and keep grabbing bodies. Get as many as we can. Come on, why is my stamina refilling? Here we go. Okay, grab that guy. I'm gonna go get all these bodies. Grab this one first, because bodies that aren't already in one of these will despawn a lot quicker. So we're going to get all these corpses. What do we got here? Okay. Is that really it? Those are all the bodies, huh? Alright. Damn, it seemed like there should have been more than that, but that's okay. Okay. Damn, throwing grenades at me. Oop, this guy's glitched out. Okay, well, that's one body we're not getting. So we'll take this guy to the buggy, then we'll go down to the bottom floor. There's like another at least 5 or 6 bodies left to get. Oops, I didn't want that. I wanted that. All right. Like I said, it's kind of a tedious process, but it's got to be done. Damn, he hit me with it. All right. Okay, we want to put all these guys here. There should be one more over here. Nope. Okay, we already got him. Right. Body. Okay, is there... I feel like I'm missing some bodies here, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. I'll just go get as many as I can. There should be one over here too. And there should be a couple, yeah, here we go. Okay. body. And there's a couple more over here, actually. Okay. Two. We have sunstroke right now. That's what that red bar is at the like upper middle of the screen, because we've been in the sun too long, so that means we'll lose water quicker. But there's only one more body left to get, and we're done here. I think. Or isn't? No, there's one more over here. Right? Let's see. I think... No, we got him already. So the last one is up in here. All right, and that's it. Now we take all these. Back to the buggy. And we take the buggy back to the base. We'll unload all the bodies. Make sure to like and follow if you haven't already, y'all. Help out your boy. Okay, I want the buggy to go over here on the right side. Bam. Right, then we have a chest specifically for bodies right here. We'll go to the inventory of the buggy. Look at all those bodies. 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. All right, then, because I don't have any power going to these right now, I'm actually running low on power too. Yeah, I can only have 2 of these activated right now. So we'll deposit this. We'll deposit this. And that'll get us water. Let's see. Did we finish the spice? We did. Spice done. Excellent. Okay, so... Oops. Damn. Need to go over here. Alright. We'll put the spice there. Put the spice residue there. This is on circuit 1, right? Okay, cool. So we're done using this, so we can turn it off. Takes up a lot of power. And we can turn on this last death still. So with the 3 of these, we'll get 135,000 water every time. Every 50 minutes. And then what I want to do... Let me think of how we do this. Okay, I know what to do. We'll just take this. We'll come back over here, start making some more plastanium ingots. 178 of them. That's excellent. And we'll come over here. Okay, we take from 3 and we put into 3. Got it. So, okay, I know what to do here. We'll put this into 3. And what else do we need for fuel cells and irradiated slag? Okay. Let's see. Find some irradiated slag around here. Boom. Okay. Well, that's not very much. But it's something. So now we got everything cooking here. And let's make sure that we got this going into here. Should be growing in number. Yep, there we go. Okay. All right. Now we'll take some more of this. We'll keep making more of these. Hey, what up, Musta? What up, Musta? Had to hop on late because of my new, I got called Ace Pilot. And I saw, did you see me? I dropped a message on your stream. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I said hello. Couldn't really watch. But I did drop a message for ye. Flying in, had full cargo, and I landed on some hillside and everyone got off. Nice. Sounds cool. Hot zone, okay. Dig it. Let's see, let's make sure we got nothing else on here. Aha. Off, 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 okay. Yeah, I saw you were playing Armor Reforger. I didn't get a chance to see, like, I've heard of the game, but I don't really know exactly what it is. Alright, we're going to stick around because I want to wait until these fuel cells are done. And put them in my military simulator. Oh, yeah, you know what? I got it. I watched somebody play that once. Yep. I got it. Yeah, we're gonna wait till these are done so I can put them into my spice-powered, spice-fueled generator to see how many more days of power it gives us. Never seen you stream this time? Well, you'll be seeing me stream it this time a lot more because of my new stuff I got going on. But IRL streams are officially a go. I'm going to PAX West for sure. I'm gonna see our buddy Stray Taker. But that's not till September. But as soon as I can, I'm buying tickets. I'm gonna get the hotel, make sure everything's ready to rock. Yeah, PAX West for sure. And I'm thinking there's another one in San Francisco that I'm going to go to as well. And then there's another one in Sacramento that I'm going to go to also. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm making serious moolah. Serious moolah. But you never even congratulated me. I sent you Discord message and everything. I only told 3 people. And you were one of the 3. No response from Euster. Too busy to message back a friend. Shame on you. Alright, I haven't been on Discord. Oh. No way, dude. I saw you. I've seen you in there with Funky. Don't lie. Don't you lie. Don't lie. And everybody else watching, I know this is like gotta be as boring as hell. I don't check the DMs. Oh, yeah. Well, I sent you some DMs. We're waiting for these, but we have to wait for these to finish before we can do these. These are really important because it powers my base. So I want to see how many this gives me. It's probably not going to be very much, maybe 2 or 3 days. But I have some spice coming to me from that farming run we did a few days ago, where we took out the spice crawler, and your boy was on Overwatch. Well, check your DMs. I sent you some messages. Some kind of important ones, but I don't have my phone in front of me right now. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to go find it. All right, last one, and then we make these. I don't know how fast these go. We'll have to see. Yep, I started on Monday. Stream thingy? Steam thingy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw your thing, but it expired. When I accepted it, it said it was expired, so you'll have to send it again. So I want to wait till all these are done, because these power my base. These are kind of a pain in the ass. They require a lot of things. Spice residue, which you can only get from refining spice sand into spice melange. The rest of the stuff, not so hard to get. These can be a pain. Not really anymore, but they can be a pain. These are easy. Water's pretty easy too. Looks like it's taken, what, 60 seconds a pop? 30 seconds? 45 seconds? Oh, no way. 30 of them. Oh, shit. So each one gives me 30. Okay, hold up. I want to see, go down to my fief here, see how many more days I have. 9 days. Okay, from 30. So every 30 gives me 2 more days. Nice. This is good. If we lose power, then these go down. People can break in, take our shit. And the storms that, the sandstorms that pass by all the time can mess us up as well. Why does it say I own 0? Is it automatically going into here? No. There we go. 2 more days. Excellent. This is good. So we now have 11 days worth of power. And by the end of this, what? So, 13, 15, 17, 18 days? We should have 18 days by the end of this. Which is nice. And then we'll have even more once I get my cut from that spice run. $18 days, maybe 18 days, we'll see. Oh yeah, we can turn this off too. Don't need that anymore. Taking a break before I get back on the grind. Yeah, what made you go to Armor Reforger? Why aren't you playing John Carpenter's Toxic Commando? I told my roommate, he said he's down. We just gotta plan it so we can all be on. They made me patch and stuff. Are you talking about Armor Reforger? Or are you talking about John Carpenter's? Didn't think they'd see a girl on Arma. Yeah, that's because you're cool. Yeah, I get it. Almost done here. Just a few more. Let's see how many days we get. My guess was 18. I'll be close. So fun because the whole huge team experience. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember seeing like big old squads of folk. I don't know. I can't remember who I was watching play that game. Like, not somebody I know or anything, but like some streamer who like played another game I was interested in. I watched him play that. Appreciate the like, Nick. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. All right, almost done. How exciting. And I guess I can turn this off for now too, or no, this is still rocking. Still rocking. right, last one. Nope, it looks like we're gonna get 17 days, not 18. But that's okay, 17 days is good. We had 7. So we got 10 days out of that. Boom.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
And we can disable that. "17 days. We got some spice. This thing's going. We got our stuff working on water right now. Got our bodies, plenty of bodies in the tank. Excellent. We're good, I think. Let's see, let's make sure these 2 things are off. I think they are. Off. Off. Yep. We're good.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Funny when everyone, all high-speed tech gear, wearing plaid shirts and special operators, and I stand from the crowd. Pink shirt glows, black Vans on. So much had few guys copy me. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're always really creative when it comes to outfits. I have noticed that. In any game you play, you're pretty into the outfits. I am totally the opposite. I'll pick one outfit and that's me forever. Unless I find something cooler. Here I am. But
Sector weather alert.
I am tired. I'm hungry. I've done everything I wanted to do. Oh, you know what? That's not true. I need to purchase my upgrade over here. Let's see. This is the only one I don't have. Purchase. There we go. And tomorrow I will be on all day once I get up. I'm going to sleep long and hard. No Diddy. But once I'm done sleeping, I'll be streaming all day. I'll be streaming Dune all day. So yes, so I am done for the night. I will see you all tomorrow. Wins all day. Probably like 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific. I still need to eat. I haven't eaten. I'm starving. And then I need to relax and chill and go to sleep. Yeah, it's 2:30 a.m. for me, so in about 12 hours. About 12, 13 hours from now, I'll be back on and I'll be streaming. I'll be streaming a long stream. Hopefully get some PvP in tomorrow, get some guns augmented, and then also I'm going to be respecing because I spec'd into some stuff to do labs. And I also want to get this. Because whenever I'm spiced, when I parry, dart and blade attacks pass through me. So if I parry, nobody can fuck with me. And these two. Yes, these are important as well. I want to get those. And then I also want, let's see, what else do I want? yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. Like to get tailoring up there. Get the gunsmith. Bleed tolerance would be good too. So yeah, I have to unlock this. I have to unlock this. So I'll be on doing a bunch of shit tomorrow. And then hopefully some PvP, some labs, doing a bunch of shit tomorrow. So we'll be on doing Dune all day. But yeah, that's it for me for the night. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Mew, nice to talk to you. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk soon. With this new thing I'm doing, I'm going to be busy during the day a lot. And until like probably 11 p.m. Pacific, midnight Pacific. But I'll also be pulling in a lot of cash. That's going to enable me to do IRL streams, do all kinds of cool stuff. So it'll be worth it. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow all day. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the likes, all the follows, all the shares. If you haven't followed already, what are you doing? Please make sure to follow, like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.